Here we go, guys. It's time for another obscure, well, sort of obscure toy lines from the 80s, 90s, and today. This is episode 26. So let's start off this week with another viewer suggestion. This is the Tron toy line from Tomy, 1982. The Tron toy series was based off the Disney sci-fi film Tron, and they were released in 1982. Tomy acquired the toy license from Disney in late 1981. Prior to this, Tomy was only making small early robots and mechanical toys. In 1992, Tomy released the Tron toy line, which consisted of only 4 figures and 2 light cycles. The 4 figures were Tron, Flynn, Sark, and a warrior. All the figures were molded from this really great transparent plastic and came with glow-in-the-dark accessories. And for all you toy collector enthusiasts like myself, if you can't find the original and you absolutely have to, there are very similar reissues out there made by NICA, released in 2002 and 2012. X-Men Pocket Comics by Toy Biz, 1994. So, as you may be noticing right now, again, I cannot find a commercial for these mini comics that was out by Toy Biz in 1994. They were very similar to the Mighty Max and Polly Pocket style in that it was an outside case with decoration or style, Mighty Max being the monster faces, and in this case, miniature comics, and miniature comics were actually included in it, and then you would get a play landscape from that comic with 2 figures, and it usually had a few accessories. So this one would be the silo. You'd get a small rocket and an elevator, as well as 2 X-Men figures to go along with it, and you could recreate your favorite scenes from these comics. Very cool, novel idea. It seemed to be the thing in the mid-90s. It lasted about 3 years. You know, you have to give it up to Toy Biz. If you check online, from 1992 all the way to 2007, they were putting out X-Men merchandise yearly. Dukes of Hazzard by Mego, 1983. Now when you think Mego Company, you think the 8-inch soft doll-like toys, but they also did a 3 3/4 toy line. They did Chips, they did some sci-fi stuff, and of course they did the Dukes of Hazzard. Including all the main characters from the television series, there was 2 series of toys, some variant head sculpts, a multitude of vehicles, and 1 half playset, I don't know, it was made out of cardboard. Collectors of the Dukes of Hazzards have their hands full because their logo and likenesses are on literally everything from the late 70s and early 80s. This is another viewer request. This is the Esso Robot Racers from 1986. The Esso Robot Racers were a friction motor or pullback wind-up series of robot toys that can be changed into vehicles. They were given away free at Esso gas stations with a required amount purchase in the United Kingdom, Europe, and Canada. There are some rumors that you could get these in the northern United States, but nothing's ever been confirmed. The models were copied from the Japanese toy line Magic Robo. I remember having these as a kid because I guess that's where we gassed up at Esso. There was 8 toys altogether, and I still can find Proton, Lifter, and Command Van pretty easily at flea markets. Legions of Power by Tonka, 1986. So first of all, this was another viewer suggestion. Thank you very much. I vaguely remember it, and you know, I'm actually happy when I'm stumped. I can't find a lot of information about the Legions of Power. So basically, I found the advert. An Earth space probe enters a distant solar system and explodes. Like meteors, mysterious high-tech components rain down on 2 warring planets. So discovering vast powers in these components, Wartek, the evil leader of planet Krone, plans to take his tech dynasty and invade the nearby planet of Prolorn. Another thing that makes me very happy is when I find a toy that I've never heard of. I was born in 1981. This was Mad Scientist by Mattel from 1987. I should have been 6 when this came out. This should have been in my wheelhouse. Mad scientist dissect an alien, or dissect an alien, was the first in the Too Gross toy line by Mattel. So basically you got a toy alien with goo or alien blood, and you could pull out all of its organs and put it on a plastic placemat to make sure that you got all of them. It was encouraging discovery, and of course goo and slime was huge in the 80s. So much so that also in this toy line was create your own glow-in-the-dark slime. When I ask, I mean it, guys. If you suggest a toy line and I can find it, I'm gonna use it. So this is Converters from 1985 by Select. Again, another obscure toy line. I had a hard time finding information about it, as well as any kind of toy commercial. So this is courtesy of the YouTuber Mantis999999999. Now, I'd like to say I remember who suggested this, but I wrote it down a few months ago and I finally got around to it. But I have to say thank you very much, whoever it was that suggested Select Converters, because this is a toy line very reminiscent of Transformers, which I absolutely have to find now. It was broken up into subcategories. You had your race cars, your large figures, your minis, as well as avian, which were all bird style, insects, and then they even had spies. I don't know, is it just me, or have you guys ever seen the one at the flea market, the robot that looks like a clock? You're like, who wants a clock one? This was part of the Spy Select Converters. There was binoculars, a watch, and the clock. A very, very cool toy line. Again, this is by Mantis99999, and this is the Converter X, one of the race cars. But very cool toy line. I need to hunt it down. Came out in the early 80s. I'm not sure if it was a GoBots or a Transformers copy, but super, super cool. Thanks again for suggesting it. And that's going to do it for 26 episodes, guys, of obscure, well, sort of obscure. Actually, this episode was pretty obscure. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you like it. In the comments, let me know of any toys that you'd like to see that I may not have covered, because I would love to do more of these, guys. I really want to get to at least 30 episodes and 300 obscure toy lines. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in about 2 weeks.